my god! There's a video! Holy shit! Oh my god! Alright, alright, enough. Let's talk about how I made around $2,600 trading the Nasdaq today. So, first things first, let's. I don't know why I didn't host there too. I swore I don't remember putting that there. Let's talk about the London trade. London trade, I signaled to my Discord. I guess technically tonight, not last night because it was today. It was this trade right here, and I'll describe my thought process behind the trade. So first things first, we were overextended on our sell side of things here. Now, if we check the Fibonacci tool, we can see that we have achieved equilibrium of our range. Bang, bang. Just like that, equilibrium was 765. As you can see, we were ranging within our equilibrium here and came and jolted right back up. Okay? Bang. So I knew that London wanted to move bullish. Okay? I didn't know it was going to move this bullish, but hey, we each take our piece of the pie. So right here, we had an inverse fair value gap. I believe it was a 5 minutes. Yes. 5-minute inverse fair value gap right here, as well as I'm pretty sure it was on ES2. Let me just double check that. Yes, right here. Sorry, guys. Gonna have to bear with me here. The London trade was quite a while ago. Why is my fair value gap look like that? Okay, cool. Yep. 5-minute fair value gap right there. Bang. Took it until midnight. The reason that I took it until midnight, this very specific level, was because, again, if you take the Fibonacci tool and you drag it out till the low of the session, you can see that midnight lines up with 791 right here. It's like a point off, so I took it until midnight. Let me actually show you guys the executions as well. Bang, right there. Bang. Bang, 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 bang. All right, cool. And then let's talk about the New York trade. So I know it looks like there's a lot of executions on my screen, but oh my goodness, there is stuff all over my bed. Please never, do not look at that. Holy messy. I'm sorry, guys. I really hope you didn't see that. I know it looks like I have an execution here, and I lost by 2 points. It's because I was trying to test out my copy trader, as I haven't traded on my PC in 2 weeks because I was getting it repaired. So don't mind that. Just look at these two executions right here. My initial thought process was that we had to move short eventually during the session due to us being extremely overextended for our buy side things, side of things. So right here we had an inverse fair value gap, and I know what you might be thinking extra. There was no inverse fair value gap right here. How did you enter all the way up here? Now, this is why my model works so well with my discretion, because I do things that other traders would never ever do. Okay, first things first. What did we have here? S&P divergence at these highs. Okay, we take the high 647 until 646 until 6. I want to say 64. 946 until 950. We do the same thing on ES. S&P divergence. Boom. Okay. What do we have next? Accumulation. Okay. Accumulation, manipulation to form our model here, which is going to be the S&P divergence as well as the 1 minute inverse fair value gap, which is exactly what we got. Great. And I did actually size into the position as well. I was like 8 points off for the second order, but it is what it is. And price was moving extremely slow. I actually did partial out about 20 points above where we were at, just to kind of play it safe, since this is a higher RR trade than I normally take. It was 3.52. And where was my TP? If we take a look at the 15-minute right here, we have a 15-minute fair value gap. Let's go into the bar replay real quick so we can kind of get a better understanding of what we're looking at here. Fox tool. You see that we have a 15-minute fair value gap right there. Boom. And then we also have our equilibrium of the entire range that we formed ever since open. What is that? That's almost perfectly lined up with the CE of our fair value gap. Okay, let's actually put that to the test really quick. It was 2 points off, so close enough. That's where my take profit was. Pretty simple trade. You definitely could have taken it a lot lower, targeting golden pocket zone. As you can see, we perfectly reacted off of it. However, like I was saying earlier, 3.5R is plenty for me. So that being said, I'm really glad to be back on YouTube again, doing these trade recaps for you guys. I really miss my computer right now. In fact, the charger that I'm using is broken, so I gotta go and buy a new one. That's probably what I'm gonna head to right now. I'm using a USB-C charger instead of the normal charger for my computer. That being said, enjoy. I hope you enjoyed. Enjoy. I'm enjoying. I'm enjoying this $2,000, $600 I just made. I'm enjoying life. I'll catch you all in the next trade recap. Peace out, y'all. Hope you enjoyed the video. Peace.